Welcome to the Conal Lodge. My name is Jackson. I will be your game master and keeper of arcane lore for tonight. We are playing the 1970s Grindhouse Call of Cthulhu scenario, Deliver Us from Evil. With me tonight, we'll just go around and just introduce yourself, say your name. On my left, we have Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I am playing...
No, we're not. We're just staying with introducing yourself, not the character yet.
Okay. I'm Adam.
So hold on, let's start over. Are you ready?
Yeah. This is Adam. Hi, I'm Adam. I'm Adam. I've been playing games since middle school. What do you want? What do you want?
Hey, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. I've done that 4 times.
One more time, and I think we got it. All right.
Hey, I'm Adam.
Great. Okay. And then Ashlyn.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn.
And Toby.
I am Toby.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
I'm Libby.
Hi, I'm Wes. We're gonna cut that whole part out. We're just gonna do Adam saying his name.
That's just gonna be something I think about later.
I was really tempted to say I'm Adam.
I'm Adam.
I'm Adam.
I think I'm Adam.
I was kind of hoping when he finally went to do it, he'd forget his name.
I'm.
So, we were playing Call of Cthulhu. This is 1970s Grindhouse. And...
Sorry.
Start over.
I just read that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
There's a lot of interesting stuff you guys will do. Speaking of your character sheets, there is all sorts of backstory and secrets going on with there. And you all have a little card. And the little card is pretty different from a regular Call of Cthulhu scenario. So the dark secrets mechanic and the rewards, but if you act on your dark secret, then you get the reward. So looking at this, you have a dark secret. That's something that only your character knows. The act is something that you need to do to unlock the rewards below. With the rewards below, you can only do each of those once, and it has to be like at the same time as you're doing the act thing. So you can't like do the act and then like 10 minutes later do the reward.
Can we only use our rewards once?
That is correct.
We can do all of them.
Correct. Premise for today's game is a group of 4 friends, old former college friends. They are going on a river canoeing trip in the Pacific Northwest. With them is the niece of one of the friends and then a guide. The 4 friends, Ted, Brantly, Donnie Shows, Larry Fripp, and Kurt Kendrick all grew up together along with their friend Perry. However, 10 years ago, on a cabin trip, Perry disappeared. No one knows where he went or what happened to him. Police looked for him, the friends looked for him, couldn't find him, and after this incident, their friendship fell apart. 10 years on, Ted Brantly, the former leader of the group, organized a canoeing trip. And at the insistence of his niece, he is bringing her along. Margo Pendergrass is her name. At the insistence of the other friends, they've hired the guide, Harlan Evans. I'm going to go around real quick and just introduce who your character is, a little bit about their personality and what they look like, and what they do for a profession.
I'm playing Ted Brantly. I am a contractor. I build things. I've also been kind of engaging in the outdoors a lot recently in the last couple of years. I'm kind of a rugged, unkempt looking guy. Yeah, that's about it.
And that was Adam. And then Ashlyn.
I'm playing Donnie Shows. I'm a 33-year-old guy just living in Los Angeles. I'm a music producer and an agent for musicians in the LA area. I like playing guitar and just vibing.
Okay. And then Toby.
I am Larry Fripp. I'm an insurance salesman from Seattle, Washington. Currently. What? Why is everyone laughing?
I laughed because Jackson laughed, honestly.
I laughed because the insurance salesman's funny.
I'm also 33, having grown up with the other characters here. I basically just go to work, play golf, and try and keep my wife happy.
Dot's your wife?
Dot is my wife, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't work always, but...
Yeah, and then we'll jump to the last friend.
Yes, I am Kurt Kendrick. I work a really enjoyable job at an advertising firm owned by my wife's father. I really enjoy it. It is a pleasurable grind, and there is nothing I enjoy more. So upon hearing Ted's, hey, we should get out of here for a while, I may have required very little encouragement to come.
You're ready to go.
And then Margo Pendergrass, Ted's niece.
Hey, I'm a sophomore. I do all the swimming stuff. I'm pretty good at that. I convinced Uncle Ted here to let me come on the trip. Pretty excited. I'm a good swimmer, so nobody has to worry about me.
And you have like blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. I have really nice blonde hair, and my green eyes will really entrance you.
It'll be great. We'll have a lot of time to talk.
Spill all the secrets about Dad.
Your parents. I know better than
Listen, your parents mean well.
And then finally we have Morgan, who's playing...
Yeah, Morgan here. I'm playing Harlan Evans. I have short, wispy hair, kind of unkempt, but still really cute.
No, I'm unkempt but cute. Wait, no!
I'm from Washington State, and let me tell you, Washington State blows. I had to get away from those blowhards.
I'm from Washington State!
From Washington State. It's full of scrapes, scumbags, and squabbles. And so, I came here trying to make a new life for myself, taking some gigs as a guide. I've always loved the wilderness, and I'm really good in it. So, I'm just taking some side jobs, saving money, so maybe that I can move to like Alaska or something and just be a rustic chick. That's what I want to do.
As somebody who lives in Seattle, nothing she said was wrong.
Go Birds.
Wait, where is the cabin? Isn't it also still in Washington?
Yeah, it's pretty close. So.
I meant I'm from Colorado. That place is full of scrapes, scumbags, and petty squabbles. But I'm headed to Washington State to kind of rebuild a life. I flipped the cities.
I was literally like, oh, you're supposed to like hate where I'm from
My
or
bad.
something.
No, I'm from Colorado.
Also, if you hate Colorado, I would not suggest the next place you live be Seattle. Like, it's not that.
Well, I'm trying to get to Alaska. I'm saving money doing some gigs.
I hate Colorado, so I'm moving to Washington and then
Colder
Alaska.
and more mountainy.
This is too hot in Colorado. Okay. So, we're going to start off with you guys driving. And just imagine some scenes of a car, if you can. The Pacific Northwest, the Douglas firs, the evergreens on the road. There's two cars. There is the Ted's Bronco.
Oh yeah, I got a Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
It's white.
Hey, we're gonna get in the car, Jake.
Is there a station wagon? Because it's
And also a station wagon.
Let's go.
Whose station wagon would it be? Would it be the insurance?
Maybe. Very sensible vehicle.
You have a wife?
I do.
Yeah. Named
Took
Dot.
her. Yeah, I took her car, maybe.
This is her car.
Yeah.
You don't have a car. She just drops you off at work every day.
That's what happens to
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't
Drop you
have
off
a
at
car.
work with your lunch.
Yeah.
Like you're going to school.
So, do you want to have the car?
Oh no, it should definitely be the insurance
Okay.
salesman's
I can.
car.
Yeah, it's a very.
My father-in-law
very
would never let me drive.
doesn't
a
let me
vehicle
drive.
this far.
He's paid the DMV to fail you.
You'll never try.
We're gonna make sure he stays in middle management forever.
You'll never rise because you're not worth it.
sound just like my father-in-law.
Okay, so one car has Larry, Harlan, and Margo in one car, the station wagon, and in the Bronco is Donnie Show's Ted Brantly and Kurt Kendrick. And we will start with you guys driving, if you want to say anything to each other on the drive out.
How have you all been?
Well, Ted, I'm glad you asked. I pull out my my tobacco pipe and I take a match and I strike it. Is it okay if I smoke in here real quick?
Yeah, and I just like roll down my window.
I roll down mine as well.
I like steer with my knees for a second and I start to take a dip and I put a big horseshoe in. Alright, here.
Well, father-in-law's really been breaking my back,
Yeah, what's new?
That exactly nothing, unfortunately. It's the same every day. So I'm really glad we're getting out for a while here. It reminds me of, the good times that we had so long ago.
It's not good to dwell on the past.
I wouldn't call it dwelling, it's just thinking about how it was.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we should all move on.
That's fair. All right. Well, what have you been up to, Ted?
Oh, I've been out on the river a lot, actually, myself. I spend a lot of time out there. It's actually kind of my passion.
Oh, all right. You know a couple of cool spots where we're heading up here?
I do. I don't know why we're bringing this Dick Harlan along.
I was wondering about the guide. What's up with that?
I guess we need one.
Who's paying for it?
What was Margo?
You all are. Basically, okay. Donnie and Larry pushed to have a guide on the trip.
Donnie and Larry.
Donnie's in the car as well.
Donnie and Larry thought it would be a good idea.
What, Donnie don't trust Ted to guide us through the wilderness safely?
Nah, man.
I spit into a cup that's in between my feet.
So, Larry was your name, right?
Yeah, back in the other car, yeah.
Yes.
Have you boys and Margo ever been to Washington State Park before?
Well, Washington
to
State
the Lost River?
Yeah,
that's
where you're canoeing.
Yes.
You haven't been to this river.
No.
No.
We've been in the area.
Yeah.
We haven't specifically been to that location.
Margo, why
That's
are
why
you...
we needed a guide.
Why are you hanging out with a bunch of older guys?
I'm with my uncle.
Well, that's fair, I guess. I just, what are you going to talk about with them?
I just turn up the radio.
Just trying to have some girl
I
talk.
just turn up the radio.
Loyalty. Blood is thicker than water, Harlan.
You're trying to turn people against them already.
You can't. You'll play this game on my river?
No, I was expecting our guide to be a lot cooler.
I'm really cool. I'm just trying to get to know you a little bit. Maybe you want to start thinking about what you want to do with your life. Maybe we could talk about that. I made some bad choices.
Don't know this child.
Maybe it's best to just ride in silence.
Well, Larry,
Listen
tell me
to the
about
music.
you. Are you married?
Also turn the music down. I'm beginning to regret this guide thing. I don't know. We made the right decision here.
I need to guide your children as well.
I was just, I'm curious why a 15-year-old would want to come hang out with a bunch of
She's my niece!
Oh, okay.
I'm athletic!
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Niece athletic!
You want to keep doing that for as long as you
We're
can.
riding.
I'm out in the wilderness every day. As soon as you stop it, you lose it. That's what I've been told. Not that I've noticed, though, because I've been outside every day,
That's what that smell is.
Yes.
Oh, nature.
Yes.
This is going to be a great trip.
It's not good to wash yourself.
And we'll cut ahead to you guys driving. Hours pass. You guys are now at the bank of the river. 4 hours have passed since the conversations, and you're getting the canoes into the water.
We're withdrawing the canoes at the bank of the river.
It was just a little while past the Sunset Strip. They found the girl's body in an open pit. Her mouth was sewn shut, but her eyes were still wide, gazing through the fog to the other side. They booked me on a whim and threw me deep in jail with no bail, sitting silent on a rusty pail, just gazing at the marks on the opposite wall, remembering the music of my lover's call, yeah. So you make no mistake, I know just what it takes to pull a man's soul back from heaven's gates. I've been wandering in the dark about as long and thin, but they say it's never too late to start again. Oh when will the spirit come a-calling from the soul to send? Oh when will the keys to the kingdom be mine again?
You guys are all out of your cars now. Harlan, you had paid some locals to bring the cars down to the end of the river to meet you.
Yeah. So I go over to the locals, and they're gonna drive the car.
They aren't there yet.
Oh, okay.
But they'll come there. But right now it's just you guys.
Hey guys, this is so exciting. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna look at mossette trees. Get into the mushrooms on these trees. How cool is it that we're all out here getting to spend time together?
I crack a beer.
I also
That's the spirit.
crack a beer.
I walk over to my
Cheers.
Uncle Ted.
Cheers.
Why'd you make me ride in the car with them?
I thought you liked riding with Larry, Uncle
I
Larry.
like you, Uncle Ted.
Okay, well, you'll be in the canoe with me. How
Okay,
about that?
all right, yes.
Okay.
Cool.
We've got a lot to talk about, Margo.
Margo, you remember when your uncle came to pick you up? He looked like he was having some sort of argument with your parents right before he came back to the car and drove off.
This is shitty uncle behavior.
I'm imagining I'm wearing like every sort of survivor gear. Like I have like a strap on my leg with like my little like camp axe on it just in case. I'm wearing like kind of a poncho back thing that I could like have as a water bottle, but it looks like I made it myself. Stuff like that.
We're both wearing bucket hats, but in very different ways.
Yeah.
I'm picturing you as Russell from Up.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
So,
Very cute.
3 can fit into a canoe. Who is going in what canoes?
I've got Margo and +1.
I'll
Kurt?
ride with you, too.
Kurt.
Looks like it's me and you, Larry and Donnie. Welcome to the wilderness,
joy.
guys.
Hope you don't mind some weed, because I'll be smoking in the canoe.
It's life's greatest medicine, isn't it?
I refresh my horseshoe and pull a joint out from my ear.
Margo just looks at Ted like, whoa.
Listen, this is what the river is like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's go experience what the river is like, shall we? I give you a wink.
Harlan.
And I start pushing things out there.
And you guys get into your canoes and start heading down the river.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's night.
what about our cars? What are
The locals are gonna come get them and move them down the river.
just gonna leave them with the keys in there?
No one's out here.
It's a pretty safe area. I mean, I'd trust people.
I'm pretty well insured as an insurance salesman. It just seems risky.
How well vetted are these locals?
Yeah, we don't even know them.
I mean, these locals move vehicles for folks coming down here all the time. They schedule it out, just like you guys scheduled the trip out.
So you know these people?
Yeah, I do. I talk to them myself.
Okay.
You've met these people?
Yes.
As long as you vouch for them, Harlan.
So, you guys are paddling down. You're still a bit sore on what happened a couple hours ago, and we're going to flash back to that. One canoe. Who is, let's see, who's going
It's
first?
me,
Oh, she's the guy.
Larry,
So I
and
would assume.
Donnie. So I'm in the front.
You're in
yeah.
the first canoe? Okay, so the second canoe.
Just get a text.
Okay. I need everyone in the second canoe. So that is Margo, Ted, and Kurt. To roll a d10.
That's an 8.
I got a 4.
I got a 9.
You guys pulled into the last town, in quotation marks, before the river a couple hours ago. Pulling the Bronco and then the station wagon. Guys got out. There were 2 rough-cut buildings flanking the disused byway. At first glance, they looked abandoned, but a worn sandwich board sign reading open suggested otherwise. Faded, mud-splattered signs read Saloon and Supplies. Rusted old pickup trucks and abandoned logging equipment littered the forest edge. Beyond, you see some mangy dogs fighting over something dead. You can make out a few rickety wooden shacks through the pines. Let's see, this group, you went into the saloon in search of a drink. The other group went to get some last-minute supplies. Broken bottles, rusted oil cans, and cigarette butts decorated the saloon's front porch. Pausing at the grimy, dirt-smeared window, you glimpse a few vague forms seated at the bar on a nearby table. There's no music or conversation, really, as you come into the door. Only an occasional tap of an empty glass on the bar top. The interior of the bar is oppressive, with a mingled smell of alcohol, sweat, and ammonia. The room is reluctantly lit by whatever light manages to filter through the grimy windows. As you enter, all 5 patrons turn to look at you. There are 2 burly men at the bar wearing consolidated lumber logging uniforms. They immediately put down their stained mason jars beside their hard hats. At a round table in the middle of the room, 3 mud-spattered men in hunting jackets pause mid-drink, but quickly return to their mason jars with unchanged expressions. You can all make a psychology roll.
You said we're all in the bar.
No, I think
It's just these 3.
Yeah.
You guys are going to the supply.
I don't get it.
Good.
Ooh, I do.
I rolled a 4. You said psychology?
That's good.
Okay.
So you 2 succeed, and you get the sense of a violent tension gripping the room as you enter.
This is a nice place.
You can make a spot hidden roll.
That is a success.
So I got a
I
42.
got a 72.
Ooh, yep, I pass.
Okay.
Spot hidden for you. You do not. You needed to get lower than a 50.
Oh, gotcha.
Or 50 or more.
So everyone that passed, you notice a shadowy man stoop in the far corner on a stool, carving and occasionally spitting onto the floor. Next to him is a ramshackle baby buggy. There is a single open table positioned between the hunters in the dark corner. In the near corner is a music stand with an old guitar. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Start ripping some tunes.
Well, I'd like a drink.
Yeah, you go up to the bar. There's no bartender there yet.
Oh.
I guess we'll just wait.
I'm really weirded out by that little baby buggy thing that you said was there. Can I, kind of take a closer look without making it super obvious, just in case somebody,
It's pretty dark from the grimy windows. You could go over there. I mean, you could just walk over there.
I think I will, just kind of nonchalantly, since we're waiting for the bartender, I'm going to stretch my legs for a moment, Ted.
Of course.
So I just kind of walk around the room, but I'm going to use this opportunity to get a closer look at that thing.
Okay. And then what will you do, Margo?
I'm just kind of looking at the hunter dudes.
The hunter dudes?
Yeah. Observing what they're doing.
Okay. Did you want to walk over to them or say anything?
Oh, I absolutely do not want to talk to them.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just want to stare.
That is fair.
Sure. You stare at the hunter dudes. They seem to be staring back at you. You can make a listen roll.
Let's see, that was 31.
You hear one of them say, "Fuck off back to Seattle."
Oh, I whisper over to Ted. Oh, I don't think we're very welcome here.
Oh, I mean...
And you can make also a spot hidden roll when you kind of glance over at them.
Alright, 22. Yep.
So you notice what you had assumed to be mud on their fingers and clothes is actually dried blood.
Alright.
At this point, a large man comes out from the back. He's like 6'7", easily. Very burly man. Big bushy beard. What can I get for you?
Whiskey. Neat.
Whiskey. Alright. Goes back and moves some moonshine bottles out of the way and gets some whiskey out for you. And then he looks over you. And you?
And do you like a Coke, a Pepsi, 7-Up?
We don't serve none of that stuff here.
Lemonade, grenadine.
Don't believe in it.
How about a water?
Don't believe in it.
No.
Okay. Do you have a beer?
He goes and gets a beer.
What's the drinking age in the 70s?
It's the States.
Whatever.
She probably isn't going to get carded here.
Yeah, I just kind of look at Ted and I like grab it and I shrug.
Copacetic.
And then Kurt, you walk over to the baby buggy and the old man and get closer. Make a spot hidden roll.
Hot diggity. Oh, shit. Fail.
Yeah, you have to get a little bit closer to see what's going on over there. And then we're going to cut back to the others on the river. Harlan, Larry, and Donnie, you're all on the river. You guys are going first down the rapids. I need all of you to make a constitution roll.
Oh, no.
I barely pass.
I pass normal.
I failed.
Donnie.
Okay.
My con is 60, I got a 79, so...
Okay. Only thing that means is for this next row, as you guys are going through the rapids, you're going to have a penalty die on these things for failing.
Oh no.
So something may happen with that. So with a penalty die, basically you roll it normally and then re-roll the tens place. And you take whichever is worse.
Oh god, okay.
Hey, Donnie, I'm going to need you to really grip your paddle, please.
Yeah, so Morgan, you are Harlan, you are make a pilot boat roll or hard dexterity check.
That is a hard. Yep.
That is a hard. And then the other two, you need to make strength checks.
I got
And
real
Ashlyn will have a
shit
penalty die.
stats.
Why are you playing them?
Yeah, I failed.
Okay.
Means it beats it?
I don't know what that means.
I got exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. So, we'll go back to the group in the saloon. You're walking over to the baby bumper carriage. It's a very old-fashioned carriage.
So that's a 3.
And as you get closer to the man, you rolled a 3, you said, on your push roll. So push means you try something again, and if there is... You have the option to push. You don't have to do it. But if you fail a push roll, something really bad happens.
Oh.
Basically double down.
I
I really want to do this.
Yeah, so you walk past the music stand with the guitar. There's like a mandolin-like instrument and an old acoustic guitar. But you don't have any music skills, do you?
No, that's all Donnie.
That's all Donnie. Donnie went to the wrong building.
Donnie was in the wrong car.
Not paddling well either.
Which actually it was us 3 in one car and then 3 in one car, so
all
I
of your
don't know
cars,
when we
all of your
split
cars
up.
are together. You're all at the same spot. It's just. So, do you even try to touch the guitar or not?
No.
Not my game.
No, I wouldn't touch the guitar.
You're advertising. There's an advertising instrument nearby. We'll do that.
Ooh, a billboard.
There's a graphic design contest right next to the baby buggy.
It's in the baby book.
These Seattle guys ain't so bad.
Look at there. It's a really
It's-
nice page advertisement.
It's the banjo scene from Deliverance, but it's like designing an ad campaign.
Well, at the very least, there's not some creepy baby in this thing. So.
Oh, well,
Right.
you get closer to this. You got the spot hidden roll.
Some weird Appalachian
Do you have
motherfucker
medicine?
in there.
Oh, do I have no, I have a 1.
It has a 1. You could still roll it. Maybe you get lucky.
Hey, that was worse.
We'll see.
No, that's 37.
37. No. And also, we should all roll luck real quick. So it's 2d6.
Oh, are we also rolling one?
Yeah, everyone can roll luck right now. It's 2d6 times 5.
So I got it 12 times 5. That's 60.
You said 12.
I failed either way.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's an 8. I was multiplying those two. Oh, that's funny.
Times 5, so 30.
Times 5, that's
So yeah,
40.
and then there's a luck thing on your sheet by the sanity. And you just circle that. I am allowing you to spend luck on rolls in this. So if you had gotten like a 5, you could spend 4 luck and succeeded on this roll. You probably don't want to spend the like 36
Yeah, that would be-
luck.
Man, I rolled really
That was
shitty for
what
that
do we,
then.
That would be
I got
almost all of it.
15.
No.
Do we
No.
get
You got 15?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can she re-roll,
No.
please?
your
Wow, I'm the
Donnie
first to die.
death save? Do we get the death
You've
save?
always been shit out of luck, Donnie.
You've always been shit.
No.
No.
No. So, you go over and look inside the thing. You don't see what he's carving. It looks like wood. It's probably wood. Next to him is the fully enclosed antique baby buggy. You kind of peek through it. You see a little hole. And you get a little bit close, and all of a sudden, the whole bar just erupts in noise and cacophony of sounds of motion. Everyone, the hunters, the loggers, even the grandpa, and seemingly the baby in this carriage start freaking out and start attacking.
Oh God.
There's a baby in there.
A massive brawl breaks out. The guy behind the bar does not join in, but everyone else gets involved in a huge brawl. Make a fighting brawl roll, everyone.
That is a hard success.
I failed.
I could. I'm gonna spend 3 of my luck so that way I meet.
And I would like to focus on protecting Margo.
Okay, so yeah, you pass. You do some damage. You knock something. You the old man gets up and you smack him in the face. Someone else hits you in the back and you kind of fall over and drag down the baby carriage with you. A couple of the loggers come over and try to smack Margo, and you mostly protect her. Mostly. And you guys all fight. Going back to the river.
We're fighting the river.
You're fighting a bigger battle, nature.
Yeah.
God.
I need Ashlyn, Donnie shows. Roll on the canoeing mishaps table. Roll a d10.
I get a 1.
You have very poor technique, and you tear a muscle.
That weed is really not helping you right now.
All future canoeing checks suffer a penalty die.
Oh boy, that's
Oh, yeah,
early
I'm-
to get that.
Totally dying.
You're so high.
Oh man.
You're just gonna drown.
When you said I hope you're good with weed, you just popped the fattest egg.
Note to self: never take a city boy out into the wilderness.
You're not even
Shit's
gonna.
gonna go wrong.
You're not even gonna get to these fucked up
You
rednecks.
you
You're just
wore
gonna
an earring
drown.
for this, but just one dangling
Yes.
earring, and then you're like, I could be a wilderness boy.
Yeah. Oh no.
So, and then going back to the people in the saloon, the fight broke out. Let's see here. Here are the results of the fight. Ted Brantly, you are worn out as a result of the fight. You don't take any damage, but you have a penalty die to Constitution rolls until you've had a full night's rest.
Okay.
Margo, you have a sprained ankle. You have a penalty die to dodge checks for the rest of the adventure. You, Wes, Kurt Kendrick, you see something. I need you to lose a D3 sanity.
Oh shit.
Spooky.
You see your foot on the shore.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 1.
It's spooky-o.
You lose 1 sanity
Is that a baby on the shore?
and gain a disturbing insight.
Oh.
It's a baby on the shore.
That is a baby on the shore.
Roll a D10 for me.
10.
10. So you fall to the ground, knocking over the baby carriage, and inside you can see something that has a lot of teeth and a lot of limbs, and it stares at you, and it has multiple eyes even, and it's just looking at you. And all of a sudden, everything goes dark. You find yourself floating down an underground river lit by a strange red glow. You're gonna have to roll on the disturbing insight again, and suffer an additional 1d3 sanity.
So that's
Actually, no, just roll on the d3.
2.
Yeah, so you lose another 2 sanity. as you come back to reality. All of you are sore. The bartender has gone around to the loggers and hunters, and he's given them all moonshine. He's all given them these jugs of moonshine. Like, here, drink up. Stop this. Knock it off. And he like helps the baby carriage back up and the old man up, and he like picks you guys up. Says, "My apologies for that." And he gives you 2 jugs of moonshine for your troubles. I apologize. You might want to get out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Margo, Kurt, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Sounds
Quit
good,
messing
Ted.
with that baby, Kurt.
And as you guys are going past, he looks at you, Margo, a little bit more closely. He's like, "You have nice eyes."
I just
Margo,
I just
come
give
on.
him a nod.
Come on, Margo. Let's go.
And you guys walk out back to your car, and we will, just to recap to the current time, the rest of you get through the rapids. The other boat that was having their flashback, you get through the rapids just fine. It's just fine. And you guys get to smoother water. Unfortunately, Donnie Shows has a, what was it, a torn muscle.
It's so early in the trip.
And he's crying out in pain as you guys come to a lazy part of the river. And we'll
No amount of weed.
I look over to that canoe and I go, "Damn, Donnie, looks like that must hurt."
Yeah, just have another beer.
You need a beer. Yeah.
make a spot hidden or listen roll, you two.
That is a hard for spot hidden. Yeah, hard for spot hidden. Normal for listen.
I rolled an 88.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
that's probably
probably
bad.
bad.
Probably bad.
Probably don't see shit.
Oh yeah, I don't.
So
see
Ted,
shit.
you do overhear the bartender saying, as he's giving the moonshine out, "Thank you, child, for this offering. Old daddy loves you dear." But yeah, and then we'll pause there and you guys can go get pizza and stuff.
The fuck? Also, they accidentally gave me
Drink it,
Diet
yes.
Coke, not
Okay.
regular Coke. I apologize.
Fully.
Hello. Harlan's back. Ready to play.
Harley is back.
Her name's Harlan.
Oh, Harley.
No.
You can go by Harley.
They can be Harlan.
I
My
like
grandpa's
being
name is
Harlan.
Carol.
It's like Marlin.
It's like Marlin.
Yeah, like a fish,
That's
not
like
a
a-
wilderness gal.
Are you trying to give him a clue?
What? No.
All right.
I'm just.
All right, picking up where we left off, you have Donnie Shows, talent agent extraordinaire, has a torn muscle.
Somewhere in the midsection.
You guys are in a smooth part of the river, so you can all talk to each other. And so.
Hey, Donnie. I know sometimes it can be hard out there, brother, and
Brother.
and you just gotta kind of relax a little bit, but don't maybe take a break on smoking, because I'm just trying to get you guys to the lost river safely, but also while we can have fun. But we can have fun if you're like tearing yourself up,
Donnie, why don't you move to the middle?
Man, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
Well, I think problem solved. Donnie can enjoy the river, and we can just keep going.
Yeah,
Ted,
that's a good call, Ted.
Yeah, Ted, that's a really good call. Thank you so much. I really
I'll
appreciate
continue
your input.
to guide.
Your input is always appreciated.
And Ted pulls ahead in the canoe.
Keep the race.
Boats are all still good. No problems there. Very good. As you continue down the river, you reach a bridge crossing. The bridge that formerly spanned the river has collapsed. The disintegrating remains slope from the east bank onto the rushing water. You want to investigate?
I will. Let's pull off to the side here.
Yes, let's. And I pull off to the side. And I'm giving him facts about the bridge. I'm just like, this bridge was put up 300 years ago. Can you believe it lasted?
You're just lying. You're just fully making shit up.
Okay, yeah, Harlan just does an easily verifiable lie.
It's
No.
the 70s. How's that verifiable?
Yeah.
300 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah, but how are we
20
gonna look
years
that
ago.
up?
It's put up 20 years ago by such and
What a gulch!
Anywhere from between 20 to 4,000 years
Yes.
ago.
That's when it was put
This
up.
was built
you're-
sometime in the past.
And that's all I know. Pulling off to the side, you can investigate the bridge. Just a cursory examination reveals that the bridge's supports were cut through with chainsaw and axe.
Huh.
You can make a natural world or intelligence check.
I will. Hard pass.
That is a hard for me as well.
It
Hard
is hard
pass.
for me.
Everyone's hard.
We're so hard.
So
All of you hard adventurers, you confirm the damage was recent.
how recent are we talking?
Recent.
I like pull a piece of the wood off and like nibble on it.
You can also make a track roll if anyone
will.
has track.
I probably don't.
Didn't you guys say you ran into some loggers back at that,
Yeah, we
Hard?
beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, they were some tough dudes, but
Oh,
Ted
that's-
over there throws a mean right
Well,
hook.
this is a shame. What a wonderful bridge should be cut down. I don't see why it should slow us down at all, though. We could just get back on the river.
Normal success on my track.
On your track roll, that's Louis.
New me.
Again.
Yes. You confirm that there are 2 sets of recent tire tracks on either side of the river.
Looks like a car's been down here recently.
Interesting.
I think we need to keep an eye out for these guys. They may be looking for payback.
Maybe best that we're not inebriated on the way, just to be safe.
Well,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Harlan.
Whoa. That's how they win.
I do have one question though. Has this bridge always been down? You said you've been through here before, right?
No, this bridge was up last time I was this way.
Oh.
I'm pretty
This
sure.
looks
When
recent.
was last
Yeah.
time?
It tastes
How long
recent.
ago was that?
Weeks ago.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me?
I bet it is
Oh,
those
one
bastards
time.
from the bar, Ted.
It wouldn't surprise me.
This is just like a little tiny pedestrian bridge thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, the only problem with the wilderness is the people that live in it. They're savages.
Are you wearing what Burt Reynolds wore, the black wetsuit with like the
Yeah.
big V-neck?
It's like a
chest.
sleeveless wetsuit that comes down to like here.
You can see his chest hair. And,
Got a lot of chest
and you
hair.
have a bow and arrow.
I do have a bow and arrow. Got a quiver on my back constantly, and every time I get out of the boat, I stand up with the bow and arrow. I do this.
Well, maybe the locals are just going to update the bridge or something. This looks like it was done
That's
intentionally.
exactly how construction crews do it. But
Yeah.
maybe it's an insurance scam.
Listen, I'm a contractor.
You know, that's a
Oh.
good point.
Yeah.
This was sabotage.
Well, sabotage. There's no one around. We're
Not
on the
anymore.
river.
Not anymore. Yeah,
What if somebody was on the bridge?
I mean, we have
this crime couldn't have been committed. There's no one here to commit it.
There's no one around.
Gestures at
No
the
evidence
tracks.
of a person being hurt.
Right. I'm just saying. Someone came down here recently and destroyed a bridge. I don't know why they would do that.
Toby, you were
Listen.
saying this may be an insurance scam?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Boys and Margo, I think we just gotta chillax a little. We gotta get back on the river and we gotta explore this.
Copacetic.
We gotta be copacetic here. We gotta explore this lost river. That's what's gonna put our minds in the right
I
place.
agree. We should get back on the river. So let's head on.
How, just to contextualize here, how wide of a river is this?
Like the mighty Missouri.
Or maybe how long
It's
was
like
the bridge
it's
or
like
something?
a hop, skip, and a jump.
It's a bit.
Like we could swim across this river?
You could.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the downing of the bridge is really weird
Yeah.
and unnecessary.
Very.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
dick move by all accounts.
Come on, man.
Really rude.
It's very uncool.
These guys seem rude.
Anyway, you guys
Very undemure.
get back in your canoes and head on down the river. Yes.
Do we have a map by chance that maybe we picked up at the thing?
You did pick up at the general store,
Yeah.
and I will give that to you when you do the general store flashback, which is right now. So, you guys continue on down the river, heading down to your next set of rapids.
Okay.
Flashback 2 hours ago. While the other group went into the saloon, Donnie shows Larry Fripp and
Harlan Evans.
Harlan Evans went into the general store. Just in here to get some last minute supplies. Is there anything you would want? And also we can say, is there anything the other group would shout to them, hey, get this while you're in there?
Beer, cigarettes, dip.
Can you get some gum? I need a spearmint.
Yeah, I get all of their little basic requests.
Coca-Cola
For sure.
for Margo.
And like rope.
Okay, well we'll see what's in the
Stuff.
we'll see what's in this store. We'll see what's in there.
Jesus.
The store. The word supplies is spelled out in faded letters. A battered screen door is propped open with an old hatchet head. You hear a scratchy old record playing faint gospel music somewhere within. Going inside, the store's interior is lined with shelves, and a few are even half full. There's a large, battered old icebox just inside the door, wooden furniture and carvings, presumably for sale, hang from the ceiling. In the dim recesses of the store, a tall woman tends to an antique cash register. She stands behind an ornate glass and wood display case that seems very much out of place in this humble shop. You can make a education or history check to identify the song.
How tall is she?
Oh,
I rolled a 4.
An education check, you say? Or history?
or history.
I got an extreme.
Herstory.
History. I failed actually both.
I got an extreme or a normal history.
Yeah, I failed.
Only you, Larry Fripp, recognize the song as Down to the River to Pray. As I went down in the river to pray. Which, being the 70s, you guys wouldn't have as much familiarity as we do because of O Brother Where Art Thou.
It was just a song.
I've never seen it, but
Really?
But I've
We
heard
should
the
watch
song.
it. It's very
Delightful.
good.
Bro, it's so
It's
good.
such a good movie.
Movie night.
I think I failed every dice that I rolled tonight.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's,
You know, sometime it'd be like that.
that's what you're supposed to
character development.
be. Is bad. Sometimes they're supposed to be bad.
On the shelves, you can see a sparse collection of dusty cans of food, some without labels. There's cobwebs. There's furniture and decorative carvings made of wood. There's the freezer. There is a collection of what looks like a kid's corner. And then there's a display case with old junk and knives or something, antique firearms.
Ooh,
So
like
that's
that.
not the kids' corner.
No. Where would you guys like to go in the store? Or would you could also talk to the lady.
I'm gonna go up and talk to the lady.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go row by row and look at every item in the store. And I'd like a description, please.
Okay. And you, Donnie, shows.
What's an item that like only a city slicker would think they would need in the wilderness?
Carabiners.
Because I'm gonna go for that item.
A hiking stick. Or
Yes.
something.
Oh yeah.
The,
With it engraved like the head of it being like a wolf or an eagle or something.
Yes, I will go for that.
carved walking sticks.
It's a very clearly tourist walking sticks. They're right at the front.
Native American made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you do find some walking sticks. What do you want on the head of the walking stick? You want a wolf? You want a
It's your totem.
Let's go with a hawk.
hawk? Okay. You got a big hawk. Is it the body of a hawk or just the hawk head?
Body of a hawk.
Okay. Yeah, the body of a hawk on a walking stick.
Just the body,
is long,
not
the head's
head.
at the top, the feet are at the bottom.
Yeah, you get it. It's like $2. 1970s money.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
That's like $10.
Morgan, you wanted to talk to the tall woman. You go over to the tall woman. The radio is playing beside her, and you can hear her humming along to the music. And she looks up at you. She is incredibly pale. This is the palest woman you've ever seen. And she has really pale skin, green eyes, and black hair. And, yeah.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Harlan.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
You gotta tell me that skincare routine, girl. If you live out here and you're that pale, you must be using some really good sunscreen.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you know, I am a wilderness guide, and I'm helping some fine folks get to the Lost River. They've requested some things like beer, gum, cola. So I'll probably grab some of those if you have any of that. But also, I just am looking for some ration packs, maybe. Rope.
Yeah. There's like there's some cans and stuff of food if you want. And then there's a display case over here. And she gestures to display case. You can see it has old junk, dull hunting knives with hand-carved antler handles, antique firearms, Native American artifacts, and then also there's a battered black book with a broken spiral on the cover.
Oh.
I want
it.
Cool. Wow. So is everything in this display case for sale?
Oh, I mean, yes, everything is for sale here.
Do you recommend that book? It looks well loved.
It's out of print and priceless.
Well, how much would you sell it to me for?
$40.
$30.
30.
That's a lot of money.
How about?
I'll pay for it. All right.
Did you say you're going on the Lost River?
I am. I'm bringing these fine folks to the Lost River.
I will mark it down to $5.
Oh shit!
I want you to have it.
Here, I'm practically throwing it at you.
Oh, really? That'd be awesome. And then
I think you mean groovy.
that'd be cool, yeah.
I dig it.
I dig it.
Brother man.
This is also a middle-aged woman.
I'd also love one of those hunting knives. And I take a knife, the book.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something else in that display case.
There was antique firearms.
Do those firearms work?
It's so cute. You know? Life's an adventure.
It is an adventure. Yeah, you know, I might take one of those too, just to have it.
Toss it.
Okay, how about this revolver?
Yeah, nice.
Revolvers usually work pretty well.
Does it come with bullets?
Yeah, you want some bullets?
I do,
Okay.
yeah.
Keep bullets in all our guns.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can give you a pack of 30. Will that work?
Okay.
Okay. Larry, you're walking around. You start with the ice box.
Yeah, sure.
You look
Check it
inside.
out.
It contains several large butcher paper wrap packages without labels. The air inside reeks of metal and feels painfully cold.
Can I just kind of yell up to the front and be like, "Hey, what's in here?"
Well, before you even do that,
Okay.
as you kind of touch it a little, you hear the lady behind the counter say, "Oh, those aren't for sale. They're hunting trophies and food for the family."
Your family?
The family, yeah.
Oh, who's the family?
My family.
Okay.
I can offer you a selection of cured meats and smoked fish instead.
Well, I'll just keep looking around. Thank you, though.
All right. And she goes back to focusing on Harlan. Did you want to try to look inside the freezer and the stuff?
If I got close enough to touch it, do I roll spot hidden or what?
You'd have to roll like a stealth to open it and then try to look inside.
I thought I did open it. I touched it.
Well, yeah, you touched it, but to fully open it.
Can I kind of make sure that she's...
That's what the stealth roll would be.
Huh.
That's what the stealth roll would be.
Okay.
Can I try to distract her by talking to her about these cool hiking sticks?
I mean, she's
She's already distracted, so yeah, you can have a bonus die for it.
Okay, I'll go for it.
Okay. You can also spend luck, remember.
I'll spend a little luck.
Okay. Alright, you do succeed.
Yep.
Okay. You start to pull open the door and then pull back on some of the paper of the packages, and you can see inside what looks like a human infant.
Like a whole child?
Yeah, make a sanity check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Have you been partaking in any WID?
I've just been driving.
Would
this whole
weed
time.
do that?
Well, he,
70s weed?
Swag?
Yeah. It's all swag.
I don't know.
It's like a tenth of what today's is.
Yeah, it's not.
I would,
It wasn't good.
basically
have
tobacco.
a normal pass.
Normal pass. Okay, you lose 1.
Okay.
As you do that, we'll go back to the other group. The other group, this would be Kurt, Margo, and Ted. You are headed down the river. This is your turn to make rolls for the boat. Let's see here. You are probably driving the boat, Ted.
I'm in front.
So make a everyone make a Constitution roll first.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
no,
I have
we're
a
not
penalty on that.
My
It
bad.
was a 9,
Back to
and I rolled a 9 and a 99.
Okay, you guys are gonna have some problems.
Got a 95.
Oh, well, I got a 20.
This is what penalties do.
So you succeeded then, Margaret?
Yeah, I succeeded.
Because you're the athletic.
Yeah, but I hurt myself. I forgot why I had this penalty.
Because of the fight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
protecting Margo.
Yeah.
So then also do your second roll. So this time, Adam, Ted, you roll the pilot boat. And then the other 2 roll strength. And if you fail on the Constitution roll, you have a penalty die for your strength roll.
That is a failure.
Can't get much worse than
I'm
that.
doing bad.
I got 97.
Oh, God.
capsize.
We're not doing good, sir.
No, we are
Yeah,
not.
I'm not the only one that failed.
Why are you
And
happy?
she got it.
I passed.
Margo,
She's the athletic one.
Margo's carrying
Yeah,
the
I'm
team
a strong
right now.
Margo's in the middle.
Alright, we'll get back to them. Going back to the supply
back then.
shop. Yeah, you just saw the small, look like human infants wrapped up in the freezer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Obviously.
You want to ask about that?
I'll just be like, what do you guys hunt? And kind of point at the thing, like reference it.
And she looks over, Daisy does, and she looks at you. Those are for the family. Those are...
No, I understand. I'm just asking, what do you guys hunt around here?
That's veal.
They have to hunt or survive out here. I'm sure that's the food for their family, like she said.
Man's gotta eat.
Well, no, they're hunting trophies, she said.
Well, trophies
Donnie, you're
eat.
kind of near also to the freezer if you wanted to... If you were curious about what it was in there.
Peek in while he's looking.
Would I have to roll stealth?
You'd roll a spot hidden just
this-
to witness.
Is this like a like a 1-year-old or like a fetus
Very,
or-
very small. Very small. Like, yeah, fetus.
I'll
Okay.
try.
Fetus.
Failed.
Okay. Yeah, you can't see it.
Um,
It's up to you if you want to ask about it.
I mean, I did ask about it.
Oh, okay, about the hunting and stuff?
They're just like, what do you guys hunt around here? What is
There's
it?
there's deer and a bear, but the stuff in there, it's not for hunting, really.
What stuff you hunted though?
No, it's there's a remains of a stillborn child, awaiting adequate funds for burial.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I see.
Oh, we thought you were cannibals. We're sorry.
Well, I didn't know any of
I was
this.
gonna ask if they had a GoFundMe. No. Is there like a jar up front asking for?
Tip jar.
no.
Coffee can. that
Is this someone you know? Obviously, if they're here.
It's for the family, yes.
No, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I appreciate it. Do you have any kids with you on this trip?
Not really kids. No, just the guys and a niece, right? Isn't Ted's niece here? Margo.
No.
Yeah, you were in the car with her.
Oh, yeah, Margo. But she's not really a kid. She's a young adult, really.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she'd like this. And Daisy goes over to the kids section and takes out
Goes over to the freezer.
a Jack in the Box and
Oh, God.
hands it to you and says, "Give this to her if you would."
Oh, of course.
She looks at you with very pleading green eyes.
Gwen eyes.
Grindhouse.
She has,
Of course, yeah. I'm sure she'll think this is totally groovy.
You also all notice that Harlan has like this black book with her with a broken spiral on the cover, as well as some knives and stuff and a revolver.
I'm still,
And rope. I have rope wrapped around my arm.
I'm still going around the, checking out the aisles, just seeing what else they have.
There's some bait.
You're gonna
Bait.
fall in the river, and this book's just gonna like disintegrate.
I also
the book
have
is bad. So it's okay.
Bad is good though. I don't know if you
That
heard.
book is
Also
bad.
in the kids' corner, I almost called you Doppy. Donnie.
Dolphy.
Doppy.
Dolphy.
Donnie, you also see in the kids' corner there's androgynous lawn-limbed dolls crafted of wire, twine, and moldy sackcloth. Also, oddly proportioned equine figures carved from wood and painted red.
How are they oddly proportioned?
They're equine figures.
Right.
Which
I
part is
get that
oddly
they're
proportioned?
horses, but what part of them is oddly proportioned?
All of it, really.
They got really big front legs.
things too long, too short, too fat, too little.
It's all wrong.
When
You
someone
just-
made that horse, they didn't know what they was doing.
A man who had never seen a horse.
You ever seen a horse with a little snout? Not me neither. Not till today.
Based
Man.
on what it says I have, like, in my possessions, I assume I got all the kind of normal necessities. I
Yeah,
have, like, a...
whatever you said you were going to get.
Well, I mean, like, before I went, because apparently I got, like, a top-of-the-line life jacket, flashlights, and stuff.
You have those, but just tell me whatever else you want to get. This is your last chance to get it.
What? Machete?
You want a machete?
Yeah, just in case we have to, get through some brush.
You can buy a machete.
Okay, and do I have like I assume I would have got this before we went, like
No.
a first aid kit.
No, this is
Okay, I got a
Occurring to
first
you
aid
now.
kit here.
okay.
And I already got a flashlight. Huh?
Sleeping bags?
We got well, that's what I'm saying. I'm assuming we brought all the like sleeping bags, tents.
You have like blankets and stuff. You know, sleep in. You don't have tents.
Okay. Do they have tents here?
No.
Okay.
We're in the wild. We're
At
getting.
this point, you hear honking outside from your cars.
I'm not through all the aisles yet.
That's
They
fine.
can wait.
You hear a honking.
They can wait.
Oh, are you about done, Larry? Because it seems like your friends, are ready to go.
No, I'm not quite done.
Well, I want to thank you so much, man. And then when I pay her for all of my stuff, I'm gonna leave an extra 50 cents
Okay.
on the table.
you do
Just
that.
my change I had in my pocket. All right, let's go, Larry. I went ahead. You
Got like a. Can I get one of the guns too?
On my way out.
No, not on the way out. Cutting back to
This time.
Cutting back to the other group. You were going down the rapids. 2 people failed. I need you guys to roll canoeing mishaps. Roll a d10. Both of you guys.
Dude, I get
1.
6.
You feel something graze you. That's really fucking weird. Just on your arm. You like a rock didn't hit you. Something grazed you. Make a luck roll.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh no.
what'd you do?
Lose a d2 of damage.
That'll be 2.
You lose 2 damage as your arm starts to bleed. And
What
then,
zoiped him?
Huh?
What zoiped him?
Don't know. And then Ted Brantly, you're going to tear a muscle as well. All future canoeing checks have a penalty die.
Welcome to the club.
This is
Welcome
bad.
To the club.
Both canoes have that.
I hear Ted cry out, and I look at my arm and see it bleeding. Say, "You get hit by something too, Ted?"
No, I
And then
tore
person with the lowest luck between the 2 of you.
55.
30.
Damn, you do
Yeah,
good.
37.
Okay, roll a luck roll. This is just to see if the boat has problems now. Because 2 of you failed.
Oh no. I could. How does you can't spend luck on a luck roll, can you?
No. All right, roll a d3.
1.
The boat flips in these waters.
Ah, damn it.
Massive wall of water hits the canoe, and you are submerged. Make a swim check.
Oh boy.
And if you have a life jacket on, you have a bonus die.
How do you know if you're wearing a life jacket?
Everyone except Adam was, I would assume.
My wetsuit has flotation.
What were we rolling again?
Swim.
Swim.
I got an 11.
Ugh.
I failed.
You have a
Drown.
bonus.
The bonus you
You have a
rolled a
bonus
10.
die.
Oh, I have bonus.
So you rolled like the one that's like 50, 70, whatever.
18.
It was very nearly does it help to get an extreme?
That is a hard pass.
No.
Okay.
So Ted and
That's
Kurt
fast.
are good. Everyone is good. All of you passed your swim. All of you passed your
You're with
swim.
your uncle.
Oh, gross.
Kurt.
I just love the river.
The river has an effect on
All
me.
three of you come back to the surface fully satisfied. Everyone
Margo's
was
parents
taken
were-
care of.
Margo's parents were telling me not to fuck Kurt in front of their daughter.
I have to.
It's the river! What do you mean?
And you guys come back into cool waters. The other group, you did fine on your roll.
We're all good.
Oh my god.
That was the one roll for the rest of the.
Well, at least I have this
Listen
waterproof
again.
back.
Yep.
Good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Come on, brothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down, don't you wanna go down? Come on, mothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sinners, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that